A very good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible. I can see a lot of people joining in today, and that's the great thing that I want. Everyone should join in here. And guys, those who have joined us on the day one, they have seen that what exactly we are building in this entire 28-day challenge, right? So today we are going to extend that knowledge into a particular concept that was not discussed yesterday. And the concept was all about data analysis is being transformed into agentic analysis, right? So there might be a lot of questions. I remember yesterday as well, there were a people who were asking about what is the difference between agentic analysis in 2025 and agentic analysis in 2026. So let me unfold that first, and then we will move on and see that what exactly we are doing here and what exactly was done in 2025. Okay. So previously there was AI, there was ChatGPT, and there was a lot of other AI tools as well, right? Those were able to do the data analysis. They were, if you just upload your entire CSV and if you just, talk to them, like, give me the insights, or, if you upload the data and ask any questions from that, they were able to do that. But again, they were not so precise when at the using of that model at that stage. Why? Because the training of that model was based on the previous data, right? So how the data have evolved had made the entire AI change, right? So today in the day 2, I will welcome everyone in the agentic analysis of 28-day challenge, right? So let me introduce myself, whoever is joining in today. My name is Anit. I am the product manager of 10x.in and Open Analyst. We are here to train you guys, understand what AI is doing currently without asking for any single penny, right? So here, the agentic analysis is all about doing a analysis with a AI agent. Okay. And when I talk about AI agent, what exactly is AI agent? It is not particularly a particular code or a program. It is all about the instructions that you give to AI and how you make the output of the AI consistent. That's what is important, and that's what we are going to do in this entire 28-day challenge. Without a list, lot of talking in just doing the recap and every other thing, let's hop into my screen and I will show you what exactly is possible. Okay. So let me just quickly come in to the first of all, let me discuss about the GitHub repo, which we have already discussed yesterday, that every other single day we are going to push the projects that we do in the live sessions in the GitHub repo. So this repo is for everyone who is joining in here with us. So if I show you yesterday, we have created a dashboard. Okay, we have created, you can see my screen, we have created a dashboard here which says dashboard.html, right? And let me just quickly show you what exactly that dashboard have, so that you will have the idea about what exactly we created yesterday. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible here. So this was the dashboard that we created yesterday in just 10 minutes. Okay, where I gave a very vague prompt and it created this kind of a dashboard. So I will be just explaining here the importance of context that you give has a entirely different sense of AI making or doing a particular task. The first thing is what derives the agent's output. If I talk about agents, agent is nothing but consider here to be the AI. Okay. So agent or AI both works with prompt engineering, or if I say, in the prompt, we talk about the expectations that we have from AI, right? So if I just show you, like I just give my expectation to AI to create a data analysis dashboard. That's all. And it came up with a thing like this. You can see we have the total revenue, we have our operating profit here, we have units sold, and every other details. So if I ask you to do the same things in any of the BI tools that you might have been learning or you might have been using in your day-to-day life, how long it would have taken? It might take you at least 4 hours to create a dashboard like this in Tableau or Power BI. So this is what has changed. If I say dashboards are dead, this is the reason why dashboards are dead, because now if you and I can create a dashboard like this, who needs a BI tool? No one, correct? So we are here to understand how easy it is, and behind this easy word there is a lot of experience that comes into picture, and that experience is coming from you guys. You have been learning about the data analytics, you have been learning about the data science, you have been doing a lot of coding manually, right? But those foundational information and knowledge are very, very important. Without those, if you think that AI can do anything for you, no, my friend, that is not going to happen. Why? If you don't know about the foundations, you will never understand what exactly AI has created, because AI can create anything. If I talk about anything, then AI can create meaningful insights as well and the useless insights as well. So it is very important, it is very important that the output depends on the user using the AI. And this is a very, very strong point, guys, because you will do a data analysis which might end up in a different analysis. I will do a data analysis which might bring in a different result, right? So there are few techniques, there are few important steps that we need to follow when we are working in with AI. And that's what entire day 2 is all about, to understand the data and create everything that makes sense. So let's hop in to the day 2 and let's see what is possible with AI in day 2. So if I talk about day 2, you can come to my GitHub repo. I'm sharing the link again in the chat as well, so that everyone gets this link here. And guys, this is a live 28-day challenge. There is no recording that are going to be provided. The only place where you can get the access and the understanding about the entire days is attending things live. If you don't attend, you will miss. Though these repos are already shared with you, eventually you will get those things available for you. But if you don't watch live, even if you get this data, even if you get this dashboard, this will not make any sense until and unless you understand the concepts. Okay, so that's what I will try my best to make you guys understand how easy it is to work with AI. So I'm going to work with Claude Code and the data set that I have with me. So the dataset can also be found in day 2's folder, in the day 2's folder, and you will find the data set here. Can you see my screen, guys? Can you see my screen? Here is the data, okay? Airbnb data set, and you can download the data. And guys, after today's class, whatever we are going to make today, we are going to upload that in this day 2 repo. So if you want these files with you, you have to get this from the repository that we are sharing. I hope everything is clear. If you have any questions, feel free to come up and ask in the chat while I am, you know, delivering the content here. It might be very difficult for me to, you know, just go and through on the chats. So I will be reading the chats. I will be asking you to put down your chats. Then only you should put down the chat, so that it will be we both will be on the same page. You guys and me. I can read and I can, you know, explain as well. So someone says that link is not opening. Let me give you the entire link, okay, of the repo, so that you will have this entire folder with you. Okay, I have shared in the chat as well. Can you see, guys? Here. Now I have shared the chat. In the entire 28-day challenge repo. Here are the multiple days folder, and a lot of folders will be empty because we haven't covered that, right? So when we will cover that, we will have those things ready in this GitHub repo. Okay. So let's move on and let's start exploring the data. So the first thing, with the, you know, incoming of AI, the one thing that the most of the people think that if AI can do this thing, we have nothing to do. No, that's not the entire situation. You are the drivers of AI. You drive the decision of AI, not AI take anything. Yes, AI is capable of doing everything, but it only works when some gives the instructions to the AI that what exactly needs to be done and what is exactly expected out from the AI when we are giving it a prompt. And this is not at all a magic. This is how the entire AI system work. And the best part is we are not here to learn the foundationals of AI. Why? I have a very strong reason, because learning what has already been built is just a time waste. We need to learn how to build things over the things that have already been developed. That's the way where we can get the power of AI. Okay. So let's hop into my local folder, guys. Again, I have repeated this step yesterday as well, but for everyone who is joining in with me today, you can definitely come to the repo. You can definitely come to this folder, and you can download this entire repository all together. Or you can also download a particular folder wherever you need from this repo. The best part and the easiest part of doing this is just coming to this code part and just click on download zip. So all this 28-day challenge will be downloaded in your local system. So I have also done it. I have my day 2 folder created in my local. Let me show you guys. This is the day 1 and this is the day 2. Okay, where I don't have anything. I just have a data set which says Airbnb data set. A quick question: how many of you have already worked on this data set, Airbnb data set? Might be right, like you, if you are not on in our community, where we have already not only shared the data, we have also shared the detailed video about each of the manual steps, each of the steps to be foundational, how exactly you create those things manually without AI. If you want to get that video, hop into our community. All the resources are well available there. Okay. So in this live 28-day challenge, we are going to transform those projects into the AI driven projects. And guys, you will see how exactly I talk to AI. There are a lot of things that you will learn. Prompt engineering and context engineering both are important. If you stay with us live in this entire 28 days, you will learn each of the single topics that we are covering here. Whatever it is, like it is RAG, it is vector databases, it is all about the system, that what exactly the system works, how the system works, how the prompt should be done. All this are going to be covered in this 28-day challenge. Okay, so let's hop in and let's first, as a manual data analyst, let's explore the Airbnb dataset first. Okay, so let's open it up. So it is opening and let's see what data it has. It has place name, which are columns. I hope everyone know about how we organize the data. We organize the data in terms of column and rows, right? That's what we already have in here. Place name, host ID, neighborhood ID, room type, accommodates, price, ratings, number of reviews, first review, last review, availability, and instant book. There is a price range as well, which we will use later on. But again, if I just talk about this, this is a very big data, right? So if I ask you to load this into pandas and create a IPNBY notebook, how difficult it would be. You have to learn about Python, you have to learn about pandas, you have to learn about NumPy. Those guys who have the knowledge, this is all about them. And those guys who does not have this knowledge, I am here in this entire 28-day challenge to make especially you guys confident that this is not something that can only be done with by professionals, but you, if you have a zeal to work on these kind of concepts, just a real implementation, you can definitely work on that. Okay, so here we can see there are a lot of different data that we have. Okay, and I don't know how much data we have, so let's make AI work for us. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to close this data, and I'm going to start my Claude terminal in this folder. And how to start it? We will just click and we will start our terminal in this folder. Okay, this can be done in both Mac as well as Windows. So now once we have opened this repo, we will just start with Claude. Once we write Claude, week, but I want you guys to first see. Okay, just a second. Oops, my bad. Audio is also breaking. Okay, my bad. Just let me reshare my screen. Can you see my screen now, guys? Audio is great. Yes, no in the chat. Yes, Minu is saying great. Awesome. Great, Ganesh. Okay, awesome. Nice, great. I love this excitement, guys. I want you guys to be excited in this entire 28-day challenge. So you guys will understand how and what exactly has changed. Okay. So now let's come back and let me just, share my screen here and let me expand it, which I have already done. Now, I know that my folder have the data, right? So if I again show you guys, like this is what the data is, and here I have executed my Claude, right? So if I just ask it, you see the difference between prompting in with Claude, where all the files are there in your folder, and prompting it with, sorry, prompting it with chat gpt, that again makes a lot of difference, where chat gpt takes a lot of things as a context, as an input, to make work happen, to get the expected output by creating the existing things for you, right? But here every other thing will be created from scratch. If I talk about code, it will be writing the code for me. If I talk about dashboards, you have seen in day one it is capable of writing dashboards as well. So let's hop in and let's start, like giving it a very simple query, that what data set is available in this folder. Guys, this is the best part. I just want you guys to understand that don't think AI as a machine, or don't think AI as a magical thing. Okay, what exactly AI is AI is your assistant. Okay, and when I talk about assistant, think of a human assistant, how a personal assistant work. Whatever work you tell him or her, he or she do that, right? So like, if I have an assistant and I say that bring in my all files that are pending, so he will go, he will search for all the pending files, and he will bring back the files. The same thing here, if I know what to give as an input and what to take output as from AI, my things are done. This is what I want from my AI. I want it to understand my problem and solve it. And that's what we are going to do. So the first problem that I had, I don't know what folder, or I don't know what data set was in my folder. So I just gave a vague prompt, what data set is available in this folder. And you can see it read that what exactly is the data. The data is Airbnb dataset .xls, an Excel file containing the Airbnb data. Would you like me to explore the content, sheet, column, sample data? Yes, I have not explained anything, but it is giving me a suggestion that yes, I can do this for you, right? So let's ask it and let's make it work. Okay, so first of all, if you know about data analysis, there are certain steps of doing data analysis, right? So the first thing is ETL. What is ETL stands for, or ELT? Both have the similar meaning but a different purpose of using them. Okay, so ETL stands for extraction, transformation, and loading, whereas ELT stands for extraction, loading, and transformation. So in this, we are doing extraction, loading, and transformation. So that's what we have extracted the data from a particular app, that is the Airbnb app, for example. We have load the data, we have asked the data to load it in the entire system, and then we are doing the transformation with AI. So that's what is the next step. So now the transformation starts with what or how much data we have in this data set. Okay, how much data we have in this data set. So it will calculate everything that is there, and you can see it is writing a particular command for me. And what is that command? That command is nothing but a Python code, and I have already installed Python. Yes, and the best part is, guys, those who don't know about Python, this is the best part. You don't ever learn about Python, but yes, when AI creates something, you have to go through the code to understand it better. And if you use AI to do a certain things, try AI to learn things as well. I am going to share my tips and tricks as well, along with this entire 28-day challenge, that how my people who have already been trained with me, they know these tricks and tips. Okay, so see here, the code data has this many 7,123 Airbnb listing linked to 4,149 hosts across 31 neighborhoods. The remaining sheets are supplementary financial analytic tools. Would you like me to dive deeper in specific sheet? Let me pause here and let me come back to the era of pandas. Guys, if you want to get this kind of a data, you might be writing at least 10 lines of code to get this data with pandas and pandas function. Okay, like count and distinct count, and there are multiple other functions as well. I hope everyone know about that, right? The pandas and numpy actually, right? So that job is done now quickly. I haven't created any data set. I haven't created anything for now. With the data staying in my folder, I am using AI to ask it. Then the next thing, guys, if you have any questions, if you want to do this particular step, I want you guys to comment down in the chat what is the next prompt that I should do. Can you guys write it down in the chat? What prompt should I do? I'm just asking you. I can write it my prompts, but I want your active participations to come into picture and I can share the things. Mahesh is saying, can you load the data? Guys, loading is already done. I have my data in my folder and AI can read that folder. That is the purpose of loading, which I have already done. Anything else? Conduct an EDA. Great. Okay, EDA, clean EDA. Clean. Okay, we have two options. We have clean and we have EDA, right? Bhavani is asking, like, can you please repeat again? I just asked you to give me a prompt that I should be using in here in my screen to do it. I got two questions. First is cleaning the data. The second is doing an EDA. Let's do these two steps here. I will be conducting these two, but understand the prompt that I am giving. But here comes an interesting tip from my side. How many of you write prompts? How many of you write prompts? Have you ever used the inbuilt dictation tool to give a prompt to AI by just voicing, giving a speech to AI? Have you done that? Anyone? Have you done that, or you have always been typing the prompt? Okay, Ganesh is saying great. If you have guys used, yes, typing only, typing only. Okay, those guys who are having Windows, there is a trick to start your voice typing in your Windows system that comes with Windows plus H. So if I press Windows plus H by clicking on the input text, it can take voice as an input. Let me show you that, and it is going to be very, very fun, guys. Let's start. I have just clicked on the input area and I have just starting my voice command here. Okay, I want you to write a Python code to first clean the data and ask me questions. What data is available and what are the EDA that can be done with the cleaned data that you will have after running the data cleaning. So I have given it a very easy prompt. You see the prompting that I'm doing. I'm talking to my assistant. I'm not talking to my AI. And this is going to make whole lot of difference while we work with AI, right? So let's give it an enter and let's see what exactly it does basically, right? Whether it is able to understand my prompt, whether it is asking me questions, because I have asked it that whenever you have a particular question, ask me. So here it has wrote the entire data frame code. You can see this is what? This is pandas. This is pandas, guys. Okay. And AI is also writing the Python codes to analyze your data. But the input that you are giving to AI is just the natural language and the output that you are getting from AI is the professional output that you have explained. Okay, let's see. Michael, I would love to get your questions in the chat if you have any. See, it is asking me, like, command quoted line. Yes. Sean, if the transcript is itself the prompt here, you can see this is what the transcript is. I just spoke and it understood what I spoke and transcribed it as an input prompt. That's what is done. Clear, Sean? Okay, so now it has a clear picture, and what exactly it is doing, it is writing the single code. You can see here, like, it has created the entire code for me. Now let's see the code. Here it is. Can you see? This is, or this was written by you guys. You have learned Python. You guys have understood the different frameworks comes with Python to create this kind of code. Now it's your time to shine, where you have the foundational knowledge. You have to use that foundational knowledge to make AI work for you. Okay, let's do it. And it has created, and again it is writing the clean code here. Data cleaning. It has cleaned all the data places. You can see, if I just show you, it has cleaned what? It has cleaned all the data that was duplicate. You can see host ID, join date, respond date, acceptance days, and a lot of other data as well, right? So we have done the data cleaning part. Now let's see how EDA is being done here. Okay, so here are all the counts by district, by room type, by superhost, by instant book, by response time, and every other thing that you might be doing. AI already understood, right? So here comes the questions. So here EDA, what EDA you can do with this data, it is giving me, if I show you my prompt, what I have given it, like, if you see my screen, and what are the EDA that can be done with the clean data that you will have after running the data cleaning. So this is what I have given the prompt to AI, and this is what the direction of the AI is going. It is not only giving me I mean, it can give me, but it is not giving now, but it is giving me the suggestions that what exactly EDA we have to do it. So it is giving me the different kinds of suggestions, but I am not satisfied that what exactly it gave, right? I'm not reading, but I know that I am not liking the data. As I have the experience, I know that this won't be a great thing, right? So I will give my second prompt before I start EDA. What is the second prompt? The second prompt is analyze the data, analyze the clean data and ask me questions using the ask user question tool for getting a clear vision of my EDA goal. So what exactly it is? This is nothing but a tool from Claude, which actually helps us to give the input rather than writing it or typing it. I might have I might have wrote the entire answers in the chat as a prompt, but I am lazy, right? So I want the existing tool that comes with Claude to help me around finding that what exactly the questions the AI want to ask me before it start doing the EDA. And that's what I have explained, right? So let's see. Okay, a very great questions comes from Kemi. Like, if we are doing this, then what are our job or why you are here, guys? By the time it create, let me explain you that this projects, the projects that I am doing here, I am showing you the implementation. This should unlock all your creativity, that if I am able to do this, what are all the other things that you can do it. I am not doing everything that is possible. I'm just showing you the implementation so that you get the hands-on idea about how to control AI, how to work with AI, and how to make AI work for you. But still, the creativity or the questions that you want to ask to AI should be and always be coming from you. You should be understanding that if AI can do this, what are the other things that AI can do for you? Okay, I hope this makes sense, guys. I hope this makes sense. Okay, so let's answer the questions first. What is the primary audience of the purpose of this EDA, guys? I want you guys to respond in the chat so that we can, you know take the inputs directly from you and put it in here to make this sessions more interactive. Okay, I hope everyone can see my screen, right? So you can put down your chat that what exactly option should I select here. Guys, you can put down your comments in the chat. I will be reading and I will be selecting that. Make it fast. Market overview. Okay, Sush is saying that market. Okay, let's go with her option. So here, marketing overview. Now the next question: which analysis areas interest you most? Select all that apply. I can select multiple here, guys. This is a multiple choice question. We can select multiple things as well. You guys tell me, what should I do here? Reviews and rating. Okay. Price and reviews. Okay. Price analysis and reviews. Okay. Location. Okay, I will take two options here. I will be just selecting the price analysis and reviews and rating. Okay, a lot of people have actually asked for, like, Samruddhi has pricing. Pratap would like to select the whole. Okay, pricing. Okay, great. Pricing, review, pricing, price. Okay, awesome. So pricing analysis and the reviews and rating, both the things we are selecting. Now let's move on to the next question. I will just select on next and we will move on. Then how should the final EDA output to be delivered? In a Python script that is directly a .py file. This is the Jupyter notebook, the already the notebook that you always have been using it. I mean, I can say that, you guys have been the best people to work with the IPNB files, right? So I will be selecting not only the Jupyter notebook but also the dashboard. So for that, there is not in the option, right? But I can type it. So for example, I can copy this, I can type in the chat and dashboard both. Okay, scope: how visualizations are expecting in the final EDA: compact, comprehensive, deep dive. Let's select the comprehensive for now because it will take a lot of time, if I just go on with the deep dive, because 25 plus visualizations will take a lot of time. Okay, so let's do it with comprehensive and let's see. Now, yesterday we have built the dashboard as well, and today we are doing the dashboard as well. But the difference between day one and day two is, day one was all about directly reading the data and creating a dashboard. Here we are not only using the direct data, we have done the data cleaning, we have done the entire analysis part that is going to be done here, and then it will going to create the dashboard. Guys, this might have taken at least 4 hours of your work, and 4 hours consistent work to make up this kind of a thing. But here we are sitting here just to give the directions to the AI, and we are able to give the directions to the AI for only for one reason, because our foundationals are very, very strong. If we don't have our foundational strong, then it might be very difficult even for you guys to work with AI. And that's what I don't want you guys to do. Even if you are starting up with this, join in our community, get the manual videos for free for everyone, go through them, understand the foundations, and then join up any of our cohort to understand the implementation, how we work in our live projects with the cohort community. Okay, so here are the outliers. Okay, so for pricing analysis, should we handle the 27 extreme outliers? It is not only giving me the outliers, it is giving me the exact number of outliers that are present. I haven't done anything. I haven't asked it to count the outliers. It automatically did that, right? So community link is community dot I think community learn.community at 10x.in, I guess something like that. I will be sharing, my team will be sharing the community link in the chat as well. We have recently changed the community from a different part to the different part. So now the community is available for everyone who can join in and be our part, where these things are already there. Okay, you can definitely, if you are not a part of the community, if you want to be a part of the community, you can directly mail us at support@1 to 10x.com, and you can get a revert just within 24 hours. You will get the detailed information how you can join our community. Okay, here comes the next question, guys. Again, I will ask you guys to come up and help me with these questions. Like the second is outliers for pricing analysis. Should we handle the 27 extreme outliers listings priced cap at greater than 10,000 or max at $10,000, right? So let's keep it a cap at 10,000, I mean $1,000. Then for interactivity HTML dashboard, which library should, I mean, you prefer? So you guys tell me, which should I use? Should I use Plotly Dash? Should I use Plotly as static HTML, or Panel, or HoloViz for the advanced kind of entire thing? Someone is saying Plotly Dash, but again, Plotly Dash is very simple, guys. Okay, it is super simple, right? So let's use the Plotly with static HTML, because that is what the entire pretty dashboard will be available in front of us. Okay, so let's do that. Plotly, and what kind of a theme? I want a light and minimal thing. Okay, let's go with that. Yes, Shush, we have already done with the Plotly. Kimi was saying like Plotly static. Okay, great. So now you can see it is not going to do the things. It has first made up a plan. Just like how as a data analyst, you first make up a plan, you decide what are the components, what are the features that we are going to work with, what are the things that we need to figure it out. That's what is already done by AI. Now I will just say that it is asking me, shall I building the notebook and the dashboard now? Yes, go for it. So there are pretty good things that are already being done, but let's see what exactly the plan is. The plan is goal, New York Airbnb market overview focused on pricing analysis and reviews and ratings. Output, both a Jupyter notebook as well as the static HTML. I want both. Scope, 15 to 20 comprehensive visualization. Style, minimal light theme. Pricing capped at $1,000. Outliers, 27 listings, $1,000 capped, noted separately. It has automatically understood everything. With my vision, with my everything, it has automatically done that. Now I have to just see what exactly it creates. So my agent, here comes the agent. You can see agent is working now. Agent has understood what exactly the task is need to be done, and agent is working for me with the brain of AI. Let's do it. Let's see what exactly it does. Then I will be explaining you the each concepts. Okay. Yes, it is scary and excited at the very similar point of time. Yes, Ganesh, you are true, and I will agree with you. Okay, so agent is writing the IPNB file, and guys, the beautiful thing about this Claude is they are written, all the codes are written here in my local folder, not in somewhere. We don't need to download anything, we don't need to go to anywhere. We can have all the things done in this local folder only. My AI can create everything locally, and that's the best part. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to let down your questions in the chat. What happened in day one? Partha was asking. In day one, we just created a dashboard. You can go to the GitHub link and you can see that dashboard, what we have created. Rafael, please ask your questions in the chat. Okay, let's come back to the chat. It might be asking me a lot of questions. Okay, let's do it. Edit the notebook. It is creating the entire things for me. Let's see what at the end we will see that what exactly it has created. Okay, and if I just explore here, this was the plan, and this is what it is doing: writing, editing notebook. Okay, awesome. It has created a lot of EDA part, blocks of entire things. And if I just go back here and see that this is the data cleaning py file that it has created, and this is the IPNB file that it is creating now. You can see here it is now currently is the 5 KB, but it will increase by the time it completes the entire EDA. Okay, let's see. Rafael, please ask your questions. Instead of raising your hands, please ask your questions in the chat. I will happy to answer that. Okay, it wrote a lot of things here. Okay, drop down your questions, guys. No, GitHub is not tracking the tokens as well. GitHub just is used for saving and sharing the files. Ivan, all these codes, as I have mentioned in the starting of the class, all these codes will be available here in the GitHub repo in this day two. Right after this class, after I end this class, I will push all the files into this particular repo. Okay, in day two, you will get all the files that we have created in this class in this repository only. Okay, so be with me and just follow me. Someone from my team can share the community link here. It's like community. Check. Guys, anyone from my team can share the community link chat. I mean, community link in the chat as well. I'm just stopping my screen share. Just give me a second. Okay, let me just share back my screen. Yes, community.tedx.in. Thank you, Rashmi. Thank you so much for sharing the chat. I mean, in the chat. Okay, I know it is taking a bit of time. Yes, agents take a bit of time, but the output that they bring in, guys, trust me, you will be amazed, totally amazed by the things that it is going to create. I know it is taking a bit of time, so let's wait for a few minutes so that it can create the entire thing. Yes, Claude Code is the platform. Kashif, please, I got a question. How do I use Cloud on my Windows CLI? Claude is itself a CLI. You can download it with just a simple command. If I just show you guys, installing Claude Code is super easy. Okay, you can just run a particular command. If I just search this, it will be giving me, this is, just a second, this is the, command for bash. Here it is. I can share the link here as well. For Windows, this is the link. Okay. Okay, let's come back to the terminal. Okay, it is creating a lot of files for me. You can see that, it has created, I have asked it to create 15 to 20 visualizations. You remember, we have given it the answers for creating 15 to 20 visualization, and that is what we are creating here. Okay, so let's see, let's wait, and let's see what exactly is the output. We are excited just to see the output that it is going to bring in. Yes, Godson, you can use the codex as well, which comes with ChatGPT. This all things works with codex as well. Okay, but I totally love Claude because the output that Claude brings in and the architecture that Claude have been working on, this is immense. This is immense. Okay, and the only thing that I love about ChatGPT is the latest model that they have dropped. That is the GPT 5.4. That is a god level model. it is on benchmarking. It has a higher benchmarking on the terms of retention of the context. Again, chat gpt, the model 5.4 is totally awesome, guys, and I can discuss on this that I have been using a lot of latest AI, and the result that Claude architecture brought was totally on the different level than the other AI that are available here. Okay, it is doing it. It is, I know, bear with me, guys. I know that you all are coming from a working professional background. You need to do your job as well, but the things that I am explaining here, this is not at all there in YouTube or other places as well. Even if they are there, that is totally confusing. That is the reason why, as a developer, we are developing concepts on the basis of this architecture. We want you guys to learn from us as well. I am running Opus 4.6, but Godson, if you are using chat gpt, if you are using a paid plan, 5.4 comes out of the box in a paid plan. Okay, it is doing a lot of 26 more things that it has done. I can stop it, but I don't want it to stop here. Okay, I want it to do everything, because it's already been halfway down here. Chart 12, here it is, the chart 12 it has created. I am not running chat GPT 5.4, I am running Opus. Yes, I am running on Claude Code. Yes. Yes, it is a paid version. Yes. And guys, if you are using Claude for free version as well, this things works with free as well. Okay, you can work it around with the CLI. You can do those things. Yes, there will be a limit, but the limit will make your work happen. The limit is only for extensive users, just like for us. We not only work for our own organization, we work for different clients as well around the globe, right? So we need the paid version to work around the time, to save and deliver most out of that particular ask from the client. Okay, 15. I few more to go, I just want you guys to bear with me. Chart 16, 4 more to go. Now it is going to be completed, guys. Okay, and why I want you guys to wait and see, because we have invested in here to create and every other thing. We have done the EDA, we have done the everything, but it's time to see the results. Okay, it's time for us to explore what exactly it has created. Okay, let's wait for few more minutes. Okay, I want your patience to be there. Just bear with me. The agent is creating everything for me, right? So now it has done with the creation. Let's see what exactly it does do next. So it should be creating the HTML as well. So if I just go back to my here is the data set, here is the clean file, here is the, sorry, here is the data set, here is the py file for data cleaning, here is the clean data. This is the IPNB file, and the next is going to be the HTML. Okay, done, edited, everything done here. It took 15 minutes to create this agent to build the Plotly dashboard, initializing. By the time, if you have any questions, feel free to put down in the chat. If Partha is saying, if we run the IPNB file, will it create the same output? Yes, exactly, because the IPNB file itself is created by AI to create the charts as well. So if you run this IPNB file isolated, apart from this AI, you will get the exact output that AI is generating. Okay, that makes sense, Partha? Okay, it is getting initialized. Let's see what exactly it is doing here. It is initializing still. And here you can see the agent is working. Okay, it has the entire py file written here. It is asking me for this option. Let's give it. And guys, the best part about AI is all these things are done in the cost of, you can see in my screen, what is the cost that it has brought me. It is just within $2, just $2. Okay, at $2, if I can do this kind of analysis with such a big 7,123 records, this is immense, right? We don't do it manually when AI can do it. And here is the summary that it is bringing up, that both are ready. Here's what created: Jupyter notebook, 44 cells, interactive dashboard, all the 18 chart across the things. To open, to use this, open the HTML dashboard and the Airbnb IPNB file. I will be uploading this. I want you guys to explore the IPNB file for today, but I'm going to show you the HTML, that what exactly it has created the HTML. Okay, so here is the HTML of the entire EDA that it has done. And these are nothing but the Plotly charts, which you will also find in your Jupyter notebook. Okay, so if I show you, this is what a heat map looks like. Okay, this is again a outlier, a box chart. Okay, then here, this is the stacked bar chart, right? Then again, all the visualizations have been done by AI. I haven't written a single code. And you guys honestly tell me how long it would have took for us to do this manually. This is what AI has brought power in your hands. Rather than just, putting prompts in the AI and expecting it to give it an output, you should know what is your expectations from the AI and what is the output that it will bring in for you on the given input prompt that you have given it. That's all for today, guys. I hope this was a lot fun in seeing AI in work. And if I just quickly show you, just bear with me. Like, someone asked for the IPNB file, right? We can also open this IPNB file here as well. So let's just select with Sublime for now. So here it is. These are all the cells, and these are all the visualizations that it has made up. This has brought, and guys, trust me, I haven't done anything. All was done with AI. With this, we have come to the end of the day 2, where we have discussed about analyzing with AI, data cleaning with AI, creating Python codes with using the NumPy and pandas and other frameworks. And this is what we are going to extend in day 3. Day 3 is going to be a whole new experience with some different concepts coming into picture, that how to transform AI and data and transform it into a shareable HTML. So if I just share, so for example, if I want to share this with my team, and if I consider all of you to my team, I can definitely share this HTML over the chat, and let me do that, and so that you get the direct access of this instead of waiting for me to upload it in your entire GitHub. I will be doing it, but for now let me just share. So for example, if I have created a dashboard like this and I want to share it with my team, consider this with creating with Power BI. How difficult it would be if your organization does not have a premium or an enterprise version of Tableau or Power BI. It would be very difficult. Okay, people who is coming up from a non-tech background and looking into the dashboard of Power BI, they need a initial understanding about what exactly this dashboard tells, what this insights is all talking about, right? Here we can directly drag and drop the file with the community, and here you can see I have shared the HTML in the chat. I hope everyone downloads it, and this is all for day 2. We will meet again in day 3. Till then, have a great day and keep learning with 1 to 10x and 10x.in. Thank you so much. Signing off, Anit Chaudhary.